Good evening, everybody. So I've got a couple new songs written just over the past couple weeks, actually. They're both kind of fairy tale songs, and I hope you like them. They're kind of fun. This one is called Make Room for the Night, also known as The Reform of Sir Duke Traumatize. With a full suit of armor, a sword and a shield, he bowed before the king. The church bells pealed. The king said a blessing and commanded him to rise. Make room for the night, Sir Duke Traumatize. Now Sir Duke, as they called him, patrolled the estate. He drove an armored car with an attitude of hate. If you didn't kiss his hand or tell him he was great, your life might suffer and your name he'd berate. Make room for the night, it'll be all right. Let your light make room for the night. On one long night journey, to his great surprise, he met the young princess. She was like the morning sunrise, beautiful and radiant, perfect in every way, the daughter of the king who Sir Duke must obey. Sir Duke was smitten from the very start. In fact, he quickly let her steal his dark heart. He felt his insides flutter. It was love at first sight. He invited her for coffee, and she said, well, all right. Make room for the night, it'll be all right. Let your light make room for the night. Sir Duke got impatient and asked for her hand. She said, your reform is the only way I'd wear your wedding band. Turn your hate into love and be nice to common folks. Be a regular guy, tell a few jokes. Soon they were married, and after time went by, Sir Duke mellowed out and became a real nice guy. Even went as far as to change his last name from Traumatize to Empathize. He never was the same. They lived happily ever after, and you know what was more? Sir Duke hung up his armor. He had no more need for war. The princess, now in charge, had done what she knew was right. She allowed her light to make room for the night. Make room for the night, it'll be all right. Let your light make room for the night. Make room for the night, it'll be all right. Let your light make room for the night. Room for the night. Room for for the night. There's the chord right there. Okay. So many of you may not know this, but I grew up right here in this area. I went to Jacksonville Elementary School and grew up just down the road on a farm. And when I was just a teenager, probably 14 or 15 years old, one of the first jobs I had was going out in the middle of the night, probably late April, early May, and lighting smudge pots to keep the pear trees and the apple trees, the buds had bloomed, and so it was to keep the air warm enough so they wouldn't freeze. And so that idea kind of inspired this song. It's called Apples. The air is so cold, I'm afraid I might freeze. I live in an orchard with the other apple trees. It's early May and my flowers are all in full bloom. Looks like a royal wedding for a bride and a groom. When the temperature drops below 32, my flowers will freeze and my buds will too. I might lose all my fruit and have a real bad year. It's one of those things that the farmers must fear. I hope that you like apples. They grow large and sweet. Take one to the teacher, give them as a treat. And as it's been said, it'll keep the doctor away. You should buy some apples and eat one every day. Do you know the story of Adam and Eve? There was an apple in the garden, if you believe. They ate the fruit and realized they committed mortal sin. Then they were ashamed to show their naked skin. I hope that you like apples. They grow large and sweet. Take one to the teacher, give them as a treat. And as it's been said, it'll keep the doctor away. You should buy some apples and eat one each day. Apples are a fruit related to a rose. Both have many colors and smell good to the nose. You can slice them fresh, make some sauce, or bake them in a pie. If you add a scoop of ice cream, it's sure to satisfy. It was a poison apple that put Snow White to sleep. The dwarves could not wake her, so they began to weep. Prince came by and kissed her, and in the fairy tale, they live happily ever after. Love will prevail. I hope that you like apples. They grow large and sweet. Take one to the teacher, give them as a treat. And as it's been said, it'll keep the doctor away. You should buy some apples and eat one every day. You should buy some apples and eat one every day. You should buy some apples and eat one every day. There you go. Thank you. How you like them apples?